Welcome to Out of Tone Air. I'm Connor Cunningham.
And I'm Lane Yeager. Here's what's trending.
In honor of Black History Month, Mr. Williams had his students do presentations on the woman in NASA from the movie Hidden Figures.
Here's Mr. Williams and a few of his students to give us a deeper understanding of their assignment.
The projects were basically having them, we watched the movies first to allow them to kind of get a feel for the time period and what was going on. And then the second part of that was to have them do actual research on two aspects of that. And the first was to look at the biographies of those individuals and what they accomplished individually and what the significance of that was in the grand scheme of things.
I think for young women, like they may see this movie and think, oh, I didn't know this was available to me at the time. And then just now it shows the progress NASA's made from being inclusive to only white men. Now it's to anyone who wants to be an astronaut or engineer. And now it's, if you want to become it, you could probably become it.
Show love to African Americans this month by supporting small businesses, charities, and so much more.
In other classes, a couple of students are preparing to attend AllState. Let's hear about the excitement from the choir.
AllState Choir, Band, and Orchestra is part of the Kentucky Music Educators annual in-service conference. And it's been going on for many, many years, back in the maybe even 60s and 70s. I know I was in it in 1981. And the kids come together through a statewide audition, and they spend 3 days together with people from all over the state, and it culminates in a concert at the Kentucky Center for the Arts.
Made me want to join is being with a group of kids that are just as passionate about what we're doing as I am, because it's a group of kids throughout all of it.
I got into AllState 2022 and 2023. AllState is an event that happens each year, first week of February. And it's an event for like high school musicians and vocalists to basically get together and perform like in their art form. So for choir, we got together for a couple of days and then we performed.
We're hoping to hear that all went well.
As we're showcasing students, we can't forget about our 9th graders. Keenan Tudor has been picked by Mr. Eskridge for Freshman of the Week.
He's a really strong student, and plus he plays basketball, keeps his grades up all throughout the year. I know he has huge demands outside of school, but still maintains a high A in my class and all of his other classes as well. So he's a really hard worker on the basketball court and in the classroom.
I mean, it's a pretty cool award to win, but like, I didn't even know I won it until now, so, but yeah, it's just a cool thing to say you won.
Keep up the good work, students, and maybe you'll get to be next in the spotlight.
Speaking of spotlight, here's Devin Seabury with the sports update and insight on senior night.
The basketball postseason is here, with both the boys and girls team finishing their regular season last Friday at North Bullitt. Varsity boys won with a final score of 74-62 in a game where they were trailing most of the first half. The start of the road to Rupp for our boys team is going exactly as planned. In the first round of the Region 7 District 27 tournament, Atherton met Highlands Latin and moved on with a score of 75-47. In the semifinals, our Ravens had to play the Redhawks of Seneca in a rematch of a regular season game that got away from us on a last-second buzzer beater. This game was back and forth the whole way, but the Ravens came out on top 60-56 to advance to the district championship. They played Wednesday night against Trinity in the district championship, and we will have the results for that next week. The Lady Ravens are also cruising right along on their way to the state championship. Although they lost the regular season finale to North Bullitt, they immediately bounced back against Seneca with a score of 37-30. They played in the district championship for Coach Turner's second appearance in 3 years Wednesday night versus Sacred Heart Academy, and we'll be sure to update you all next week. That's all for this week. I'm Devin Seabury, and this was your Ravens Sports Wrap-Up.
Thanks, Devin, and great job to all the players on the boys and girls basketball teams for an amazing season.
From the gym to the cafeteria, here's Lance Spencer and Maddie Hoffman with our newest segment.
I'm Maddie Hoffman.
And I'm not Lance. Lance is stuck in Oregon, so I'm eating the food for him.
Welcome to our newest segment, Taste Test, where we try our cafeteria's menu. I'm gonna go for this chicken sandwich right here.
What do you think?
It's all right. Usually I have it with ketchup. Totally forgot to get it.
I don't rock with ketchup. I'm not a ketchup guy.
Really?
Oh, I hate ketchup.
If there was another dressing that you could put on it, what would it be?
Watch this. Nothing. Plain.
Nothing at all?
You don't need it.
So I actually hate pineapples. And this one time, my friends had this big bowl of fruit and had pineapples in it. And I'm like,
God.
I'm not going to eat it because
what if?
I'm allergic to pineapples.
Of course.
I'm not allergic to pineapples. Okay, I'm going to go. The marinara.
Marinara?
Marinara or marinara?
What did you just say? What? Just double dip in the marinara?
I switched ends.
Okay,
I
thank
promise.
God. The first taste test ends in a fist fight because you double dip in the marinara. All right, is that wrapping up taste test?
I think that's wrapping up taste test.
All right.
I'm Maddie Hoffman.
I'm not Lance. Thank you.
Man, that really made me hungry.
Same. We should go and get lunch.
But wait, Lane, it's time for the hallway headline.
We're in the hallway.
And here are the headlines.
Congratulations to the Quick Recall team for winning their region undefeated. They are moving on to state as a group and even individually for Noah Calhoun and Tin Lee. A special thanks to Captain Claire Clerico for keeping the team focused throughout their tournaments.
Another congratulations to the swim team for their performance at the state meet. A special thanks to Lillian Borkowski, who won 4th place in the 500 free.
Physical copies of the Aerials Issue 2 are out now. They can be picked up in the library office and in room 222.
Y Club will be collecting donations for Water Step through March 10th. Bring shoes to the box in the front of the main office.
Also, in the front office, please check the lost and found for any items you may have lost. Unclaimed items will be sent to the closed closet next Wednesday.
Just a reminder to student drivers that no one should be parking on Strathmore. Workmen cannot get through and lawns are being damaged.
That's it for the headlines.
We'll see you in the hallway.
That's all for this episode of Athletes On Air. I'm Lane Yeager.
And I'm Connor Cunningham.
Rock on, Ravens.